Right, so it's Wednesday again, and it's another mowing day. Keeping my mask on because I'm outside and my allergies have been kicking my tail today. I'm really glad I started doing this year. Before I never would, and I guess the pandemic taught us that masks are okay to use. So I've mowed the front yard. I didn't the backyard, it's still kind of coming in. I found the weed eater. I ran what string was out on it. I put another roll of string on it, ran that out. That's mainly because I was actually doing the edging around the sidewalks and stuff too. And that really beats it up along the fence line. But that's what I'm doing as retired, you know. But the question is it day 8 or day 2? And that leads us into this week. You can't make this stuff up. So retirement would have been the 1st of March. Thursday, last week, my wife and I went to go surrender our IDs and get retired ones. And we went to the nearest rapid station, and those familiar with the military will know what I'm talking about. It was a reserve center for the Army. We had been there before to get my wife's renewed. God, they were pretty nice. But when I gave my DD-214, he put everything in the system because he said my retirement was not showing in Deers, which I thought was really weird. But he put everything in, got my ID, and it said former member. And I thought that was really weird. I asked him, why does it say that and not retired? He just said, oh, well, sometimes it says that. And my ID expired after 4 years. Yeah, my wife's expired like in 2 years and 3 months. It was really weird. Something like that. But so we left, and later on that afternoon, about 4:15 p.m., got a call from the doctor's office. My wife and 2 kids had appointments there Friday morning, and we were told we didn't have insurance. Okay, so if that's not super shocking, we had just got everything processed, so we probably need to sign up for TRICARE again. My wife calls TRICARE. They say that we're ineligible. I'm retired. I should be eligible for benefits, for medical benefits. It was getting close to 5 o'clock. We couldn't really do much with anyone. She had called the Deers people. It's a DMDC, I think. Anyways. So Friday morning, I called them and asked, can you see why I don't have medical benefits? And they said, no, we don't know why. It shows you're retired, but we don't know why. So she tried to do a benefits refresh and said, it could take 15 minutes to 24 hours, blah, 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 call back Monday. Well, we can log on to MilConnect and see, what medical benefits we have, and I was not eligible for any. So the ID only constituted to NWR, commissary, and exchange. Well, finally, Sunday night, I look up and realize former member is not at all what it's supposed to say. That's someone that's not affiliated with the military anymore. It's really weird why mine says that, since I was regular active duty and retired. So we drive Monday morning. Again, we decided to make an appointment and drive 2 hours to the nearest Air Force base to get everything fixed. I called the Deers people again, and they said that there was no code in for my retirement, and the retirement reason said TBD, and said something about something would have to be deleted. Well, we get to the Air Force Base, get checked in. The guy we get, he hands it off to the boss there. The boss didn't know exactly how to handle it. He'd seen it before, but couldn't take care of it. So he called the DMVC people, and they told him what needed to happen. And this is part of why I say it's confusing. Is this day 8 or day 2? They could not move me to retirement status in Deers unless I was active duty, so they had to delete the former member profile, put me back active duty, and then retire me. Now, I'm not a personnelist. I was not a personnelist, so I don't know exactly what that means, but what I'm pretty certain is it doesn't change my retirement date. No, that would be in Milpids. Deers is separate, I think. And so really everything is backdated. What was funny is when they did that, I got no less than 17 emails from the VA, and that did not happen the day we had visited the guy and got our IDs that had said former member. So my guess is this generated something with the VA that then said, hey, this guy needs to know all this stuff. Which is not about my VA disability claim. I have that filed and I haven't heard anything back yet. But since it started while I was on active duty, hopefully it'll go through fast enough. Well, that's it for now. Thank you for stopping by. I hope that your day is not terrible.